absolute Mr. Freeze is unbelievable. Like, what he does to Batman in this issue is so crazy. Like, it had me hyped when I was reading it. What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video, and guys, today we're checking out Absolute Batman number 8. Now, for those who have not been reading Absolute Batman, well, guess what? Absolute Batman, he's a Batman in an alternate universe, and he has no money. Basically, he's not rich, and he's a builder in the city. He creates all of his gadgets, his weapons. Alfred is an MI6 agent, and in the opening arc, it was Alfred versus Batman. Like, they were against each other, but now they're working together. Very, like, not super close, like, just slightly. It's still Batman on his own, but Alfred is not against him anymore. And Batman, he went against Black Mask in the opening arc. It was pretty awesome, but now we're at this two-parter where Batman is going up against Mr. Freeze. And I gotta say, this two-parter is where I fell in love with the series. Like, I was enjoying Absolute Batman, like, so far up to this point, but last issue, and especially this issue, I'm now loving this series. I really love what Scott Snyder did with Mr. Freeze. Like, dude, Absolute Mr. Freeze, look at this guy. He is nightmare fuel. And look at this variant cover by Brian Boland. Like, if that doesn't tell you that this Mr. Freeze is not sympathetic and he doesn't have a wife, he's not like a sad villain, he's more of a horror character, I don't know what will. And yeah, I love this new interpretation of the character, and I can't wait to see where this series goes. Like, we have the whole Arkham mystery and mystery of Joker. Bane is coming next issue. Like, dude, this series, if you're not reading it, you got it, bro. Like, jump on board. So this issue is kind of split in half. We have Batman versus Mr. Freeze in the present day, which is really cool. But in the past, we have basically Bruce's friends. So another thing I gotta mention, in the Absolute Universe, Bruce is friends with Waylon Jones. He's also friends with Cobblepot, you know, Oswald Cobblepot, Enigma, basically all of his villains, not including the Joker. So Riddler, Two-Face, Catwoman, Penguin, Killer Croc, they're all childhood friends to Bruce. And another childhood friend to Bruce is Matches Malone. So you know how Matches Malone is usually like an alter ego for Bruce to get into the underworld? Well, guess what? He was actually a childhood friend of Bruce, but Matches Malone, he's now dead. He died last issue. He was killed by something that is related to V-Corps. And V-Corps is run by Mr. Freeze. And look at this guy, man. And in this issue, well, Bruce, he calls himself Mr. Pennyworth, so now Alfred is his alter ego. So that's why Mr. Freeze is saying, all right, Mr. Pennyworth, or whatever your name is, let's get you. So he's trying to get Bruce into the ice. So what we found out last issue is that this Mr. Freeze is not Victor Freeze. It's not Nora Freeze. No, it is Victor Freeze Jr. So the son of Victor Freeze. So in this universe, Victor Freeze and Nora Freeze, they're working on this experiment called V-Corps. They have this whole corporation, and they're trying to basically first save their son. So their son, who's now this monster, bro, he died when he was young, and they brought him back through the ice. But the problem is, the ice caused a lot of pain for Victor Freeze Jr. and turned him into a monster. And when Nora Freeze and Victor Freeze died, so this Mr. Freeze's parents died, he put them in the ice, and he put a lot of like Gotham elites. Like, as you can see, there's a lot of like frozen people behind Bruce, who now Bruce is in the ice and he is close to being frozen as well. And yeah, dude, it's like a countdown. And Mr. Freeze tells Bruce that, hey, the pain, you'll like it. You'll have hypothermia, and then the ice will consume you. And yeah, in a way, Bruce would be turned into a monster. Like, all these people in the ice right now are monsters, just like Mr. Freeze. And dude, this Mr. Freeze looks like a humanoid, kind of like alien type figure. It's such an interesting design. And yeah, just horror, man. Like, this is horror on another level, like body horror, a little bit. And yeah, in the past, we have basically Waylon Jones just talking to Bruce, because in issue number 6, all of Bruce's childhood friends found out that he is Batman, and they don't like that he's Batman. They're like, hey, this is a suicide mission, what you're trying to do, this war on crime, and they're telling him to maybe go at it smarter or change things up, like live in Gotham, like don't just be extreme. So maybe they're not totally against him being Batman, but they're definitely not into how he is being Batman right now. That makes sense? So yeah, we have Waylon versus Bruce for most of the issue until, you know, they come to agreements and Waylon actually gives Bruce some advice. And the advice, when it is given to him in this issue, paralleled with Bruce going up against Mr. Freeze, is written so well, man. And I love this page right here, Bruce in the ice, and he's feeling the pain, and you see the bat, the city, all of his trauma coming back to him. And that's another thing, this universe, Martha, she's not dead. So Bruce actually has his mother, but his father, you know, Thomas Wayne, he's the one that died, and he died at a zoo. And Martha and Commissioner Gordon, they're actually together. So Commissioner Gordon is basically Bruce's new father. Very interesting. Like, guys, you've not been reading Absolute Batman. It is so fascinating. And yeah, dude, Waylon Jones versus Bruce, so good. I love the focus on Waylon, like Killer Croc finally gained some spotlight, and it looks like this Waylon will be coming Killer Croc very soon. I'll get to that soon. But we have this whole big scene talking about Matches Malone, how he felt guilty because he was one of the last kids at the zoo that Thomas Wayne went back for, and then Thomas Wayne got shot. And the same way that Bruce felt guilty for picking the field trip to the zoo, Matches Malone feels guilty for staying outside too long. And yeah, it's just a lot of guilt, but in reality, Thomas Wayne, he was just meant to die. There's no way to stop it. And it just caused a domino effect that led to Batman. Now, we see Mr. Freeze communicate to Arkham and telling Arkham, whoever's on the other side of Arkham, that things are going according to plan and nobody's going to get in their way. And I think it's Joker. I think Joker is on the other end, and Joker in this world is a businessman. He doesn't smile, and that's all we know about him so far. So that's very interesting. Now, I did have a theory that maybe he was Bane, because we saw like an image of like just Joker, I think in a previous issue, that I was like, what the heck is going on? So let's look at issue number 9. So issue number 9, this is Bane. This is what he looks like so far, and he just looks like a bigger Bane. That's it. Like, this Absolute Batman is huge already, so Bane has to be gigantic. But there is going to be a reveal of Bane in issue number 10 that they are keeping hidden right now, and I can't wait to see what it is. I can't wait to see what this version of Bane actually is, and if Joker is tied to it at all. Like, we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited, man. But yeah, we're gonna see Joker at Arkham. We're gonna see Bane. Killer Croc is going to be created. Like, dude, Arkham is doing some dark experiments, and Mr. Freeze, he is involved. Now, eventually, Batman, he gets out of the ice, and bro, Batman right here, the fight against Mr. Freeze. And that's another thing I gotta mention. This Mr. Freeze, upon touch, if he touches you, he freezes you. So no like armor or just like a suit. No, he's just a monster that freezes people upon touch. Basically like a metahuman, you could call it. So that's pretty cool. And Batman, he uses fire. We have this epic fight, and Batman just using his extreme suit in the action. The artwork is amazing. This image right here is so dope. Like, Absolute Mr. Freeze is unbelievable how powerful he actually is. And yeah, Batman, he's getting beat up, and Absolute Mr. Freeze, he then releases all the other experiments in the room. And they're basically like zombies, like they're getting ripped apart. Like, upon one punch by Batman, their jaws come off. Like, this is horror at its finest. And during this fight, we have Waylon Jones telling Batman in the past to not die. He needs to live. And it's kind of like a motivation. And the death of Matches Malone also gives Bruce motivation, and it leads to an epic moment, like the caption, "Then live." And Batman jumping through the wall, jumping out of the building, out into the sky. Like, it is so epic, man. And he escapes. And he had to flee. He didn't beat Absolute Mr. Freeze, so Absolute Mr. Freeze will be coming back, which is so cool, man. I can't wait to see Mr. Freeze, this version, in the spotlight again. And the issue ends in a way that I was kind of expecting. Waylon Jones, he was the focus of the issue, kinda. Like, Absolute Mr. Freeze and Batman were fighting each other, but the whole, like, flashbacks with Waylon Jones, that was a big focus. And unfortunately, Waylon Jones, he gets kidnapped, and he is being taken to Arkham. And yeah, guys, this was an amazing issue. I highly recommend it. So good, man. Like, you gotta be reading Absolute Batman. Just Absolute Mr. Freeze, bro. Like, look at him from behind. Like, just this humanoid figure. So good. I'm gonna keep covering Absolute Batman and Absolute Superman. Like, the Absolute line is so incredible. Like, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Green Lantern, Absolute Martian Manhunter, and then Absolute Flash is okay so far. That's the only one that I'm kinda back and forth on, but it's only 2 issues in, so it still has time to really get me invested. But yeah, guys, Absolute Batman number 8, Absolute Mr. Freeze. Tell me down below, what do you guys think? Rate this issue from 1 to 10 and compare this Mr. Freeze to other interpretations of the character. But yeah, DC Nation, thanks for watching and peace out.